This is about how wonderful you are. Let me tell you about you. I don't mean your false ego, the personality you've developed. I don't mean your belief system. I don't mean your religion, your culture, your nation, your sex of your body. This is all local traffic. And that's what most people in their mundane conversations are all about, this realm. When this realm is an outer reflection of a state of mind, of consciousness, that which we believe and accept as true and real, focus on and give our energy to manifest. This is how it works, like that. So I was just feeling how you need to know you're wonderful. That doesn't mean I go around and say, I'm wonderful, I'm wonderful. You don't have to, you don't need to do that. That's not what it's about. This isn't about being arrogant. But knowing who you are isn't arrogant. And it's actually common knowledge because you know it deep inside. That's why when you are probably unhappy or dissatisfied with something because it doesn't feel right inside. And this changes also. For well, felt right for you or to a place to be yesterday may not be in that now, may not be what's proper or right for you in this moment of now. And how wonderful as you are is that you have unlimited talents and abilities that you can use, develop. And you develop them by using them. What people tend to say is, I can't do that. I don't know how to do that. I'm not good enough. Maybe I'll fail. See, and the coward is always saying, maybe I'll fail. Because they're doing it to succeed, rather than doing it for the value that it offers. Yeah. See, it's interesting. I'm not interested in videos going viral for me. I really don't think I want that much of attention, in a sense. I am not playing that game. But I want these to go out to those persons who are at that level of awareness and knowingness of who they are mystically, divinely, spiritually, and what they're capable of even now. And everything happens in the now. So the now is us being fully present, and that would be in the bliss, my book, Live Your Bliss. And bliss is your nature. And bliss is not something you get. It's something that's there when you're not listening to and following the constant words and such of the mind. And if you watch your mind for a while, what you begin to know is that's not you. All of a sudden, I had these thoughts the other day. They started coming to me, and it was like really nasty and mean. I went, stop. You know, somebody's faking my voice in there, because that is not me. That is not what's in my heart. Not what it's nasty. You have to know that the nasty thoughts aren't you. And how wonderful you are is that you're also all-knowing. You are wisdom. Not all thinking. That's just always questions and answers, problems, solutions, blah, 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 constantly. Victim, perpetrator, savior, blah, 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 blah. All of this stuff is out here, out here, out here. And you want to make sure you could keep manifesting this out here, and you have to do it again and do it again because you think this is it. Then we do it again, we're going to do it different. People, when they're leaving their bodies, they want all their old relatives looking at them who are basically thinking, would you leave me? I know. Not all, I'm not saying all, but But there's that tendency. And why would you want to do that? It's a very private thing. When you want to be by yourself in the woods. Yeah. No. Because what are you doing anyway? You're not dying. There is a dropping, and the pain comes from our attachment to everything. Attachment to the way it was. And then feeling bad that it's not that way anymore. So then you create suffering. And this is part of, we are so powerful, we create, in a sense, our own troubles and problems. because our only problem is not listening to our inner and the wisdom that we are, and trusting the knowing that we're already psychic. You don't need a psychic pill. People say, well, I want to take this pill or solution. I'll take all this 20 years off my body. Yeah, blah, blah, yeah, but you're still who you are. You see. And what happens is when we're so powerful that we can even create beliefs or accept beliefs from the mind, that when you start to awaken and realize who you are, you'll go back to sleep again and forget. That's a program below another program below another program. And to start noticing and questioning, where do all these thoughts come from? Where do these beliefs come from? Where all the money come from that's going to give information, narrative, stories, blah, 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 to people, to get them to focus on specific things, whether it's changes in weather, whether it's war or anything. And then the more they can get people to focus, you see, then what that does is, like through a magnifying glass with light shining through it, that then manifests because of all the people that agree. You don't have to agree or consent. I only agree with that which is for my highest good, my highest happiness, pleasure, joy, love, well-being, and for all living entities, you see. And that's the real natural state. And then when that's our endeavor, you have artistic abilities. You are sensing abilities. You're everywhere, and you know all. And your inner guide and partner, your beloved, your own personal God source that we all have, which are all the same and yet different, and each of us has our own relationship personal with ourself, the divine. So when you're loving yourself, you're loving your partner, your beloved, your source. Because it's you loving someone, you have to have an object when you're the subject. Subject and object can't be the same. Doesn't work that way. So the self-love really is self-honoring. And self-honoring means you'll do whatever you need to do to know and be who you are as an eternal being beyond birth and death. If you're not using this to do that, and to also give your gifts in your work and what you're offering, and also prosper in being able to manifest what you need to do your work and to fulfill your divine potential, you see. So you are wonderful. You need to know there's nothing wrong with you. No, it's the thinking. It's the holding on and believing and following them and doing what the mind says. And that's all been programmed. Yeah. That's why I'm so glad I had such a great time in school. Because I really didn't take all that stuff seriously. I took music seriously. Sports were fun. Theater. Public service. Yeah. You are wonderful. You always have been. And you are enough. And you already have it all. You're already evolved. You're not a computer. You are life. Now, celebrate. Celebrate who you are. Every moment. And then you know who everyone else is. But they don't know most. You see. But you also have to witness where they are. And you tell those children there's some bad people out there. You see. And you tell them, bad dogs too. And good and bad. And what does that mean? That which is there for your life, or that which is there to exploit, to use, and to take the life experience of another. Yes. Be wonderful.